everybody go tapping with the pot with Tigmatic.
Y'all tune into the Pop Podcast. And guess what? There's an episode.
And you are tuned into the Pot Podcast.
With the Pot Podcast with my boy Tigmatic. You hear me? It's going down. To follow the Pot Podcast with Tigmatic.
That's that number one.
That's that number one.
Foolish made this fool. Know that.
I think they mad and I'm on them niggas know I'm the shit. I'm Tigmatic, I'm at it, I keep that ratchet to spit. I'm putting pressure all on them, trying to advance to the chip. Get in the way of my dreams, Bodie, I let off the stick. It ain't no stopping me. They hating on my moves, which mean they watching me. Trying to do just what I do, but moving sloppily. I'ma be on top and I predict it like a prophecy. I live that high life forever. They mad, I'm on and I know they hate, but I remember nights that I barely ate. Sleeping in the basement on a waterbed with no box springs, just doors on crates. Was a skinny nigga with an attitude, living life with no gratitude. Was robbing niggas for my next meal, cause I was dead broke and I ain't had food. Had a nigga like fuck school, went to juvie where a nigga learned to move. Ski tossed me that crack and told me to trap. I bought me my first tool, fucked the money up, my mom paid it back. My pockets back on flat cause I ain't know the rules. And now a nigga older and I know the rules. I'm getting money with a lean and a shoulder grooves. And when they counting me out, them real niggas gon' count me in. Man, they threw me in the water thinking I would drown, but with the sharks I swim. Man, I'm back on my feet and I'm back to the street. Niggas wish they had a spark like him. I think they mad and I'm on, cause niggas know I'ma win. I think they mad and I'm on, them niggas know I'm the shit. I'm Tigmatic, I'm at it, I keep that ratchet to spit. I'm putting pressure all on them, trying to advance to the chip. Get in the way of my dreams, Bodie, I let off the stick. It ain't no stopping me. They hating on my moves, which mean they watching me. Trying to do just what I do, but moving sloppily. I'ma be on top and I predict it like a prophecy. I live that high life forever. I was sitting back and that was my time. Now they sit and watch how I shine. Gotta move fast and got no time for the slow grind. This flow here be a gold mine. Showing out when it's go time. There first like the front line. Philly nigga 10 toes down for the money on. Y'all want mine. Always putting that groundwork. Lied out like a sound burst. Started off with a pound first. Niggas moving that brown dirt. Beef I eat, leave your man's murk. Beat a nigga till my hands hurt. Started off with a plan, nigga. just to see if that plan work. And now working, y'all niggas mad, I can see the look on y'all faces. Hating on me, got you moving fast, so I guess it's time I get flagrant. If I'm on go when I'm getting low, homie, you don't wanna see the gay spit. Not bad for an OG, that really started from the base. They mad and I'm on, them niggas know I'm the shit. I'm Tigmatic, I'm at it, I keep that ratchet to spit. I'm putting pressure all on them, trying to advance to the chip. Get in the way of my dreams, Bodie, I let off the stick. It ain't no stopping me. They hating on my moves, which mean they watching me. Tryna do just what I do, but moving sloppily. I'ma be on top and I predict it like a prophecy. I live that high life, forever I'm lit. Forever I'm lit. Forever I'm lit. I live that high life, forever I'm lit. Forever I'm lit. Forever I'm lit. I live that high life, forever I'm lit.
Divine. Black, black. Came to bring change, free slaves, no trade, break chains, shake lanes, close cut, no fade. Edward scissors with the clippers, clear your spot, no made. They be blinded by my light, cause there isn't any shade. Dark enough to hide it, beat drop sliding. Wanna high five, I've arrived now divining. Drip drown plenty, still too many try to dive in. Bet we gon' thrive when they say we won't survive. My tribe vibe high, no there's levels to the sky. I'm a spirit in the body, anything for y'all. Call me a widow, probably get it from my mom. Want no drama, you snake like Kai. See, vision with precision, bet the team go far. I don't twist up my fingers, when I twist come out the jar. Black culture, we forever raise the bar. When they took it for themselves, made them everything they are. Never hold your head down, look up to the stars. You are here for a purpose and you fighting for a cause. Feeding for the real, how they asking for these balls. Now that money coming fast, even passing foreign cars. Been an animal, cannibal, like drugs. When I say put your hands together, it is not for in the cause. I hope they see my spirit that's staring at my flaws. I'm a frontline soldier, I don't say that just because. Nah, go time, show time, flow time. I operate on the level where there is no time. I put a back at a hater, now there is no spine. No spine. Playing for real. Now you ain't standing for a thing. Maybe you ain't snitching, you change the pictures when you sing. I leave them in ditches, they wearing stitches. Sally ting, what's up, wine money calling, I answer before it ring. I'm in this forever, this not a temporary thing. I'm thinking now, I don't even know what's gonna happen when I swing. Hey, better, they chatter, but see it's mine over matter. I make them mad like the hatter, they want me hurt, but I'm flattered. Team on like there's no off switch, I had to go off. Double dragon season, the reason the steam I blow off. Plotting at the feet, so they gon' eat when I rip their throat off. Making myself comfortable, go ahead and take my coat off. Cause ain't no way you getting rid of me. It's a spirit war, wear my armor, wear my enemy. Not a lot of friends, a lot of them that pretend to be. It's all for them to stand in the presence of my energy. Sheesh. I vibe different cause I overstand my inner peace. Who I can't get this when they ask me what's gotten into me. I'm my own competition, so who is into me? They never mention God, they wanna mimic me. Unable to finish me, nah. Unable to keep up, I speak up, start my soliloquy. It's back divine. Line by line, they try and figure out what them figures be. Came up in this thing making waves, now they can't swim in peace. I dismantle beats, then I give them heat. They been asleep, I been a beast. Black divine, black. Black, black.
Yo, what's up, y'all? You're now tuned in another episode of the Podcast with Tigmatic. Hey, we here, y'all. We moving and booming. As always, it's Saturday, so this is Stirring the Pot / the Pot Mashup. And it's really a pot episode because my guest, we were supposed to come here last week, but she couldn't make it, so now we doing it today. So my guest is here. She is from Shelby, North Carolina, by way of Greenville, South Carolina. So she here, y'all. She gonna bring that energy to y'all. I like the energy. Y'all gonna like it too. So without further ado, I give y'all my guest, Candii Lashay. Candii, what's good? Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
I can't hear you again. I'm sorry.
Oh man, we're gonna have to do the same thing. Go out, come back in.
Okay.
That's the vibe.
I'm going out and come back.
Yeah. Hey y'all, listen. This is the vibes we hear today. My guest is here. Listen, we was trying to get it together. It was working, and then it was acting funny. You know, the software be acting like that sometimes. You know, I don't control the software. I just pay for it. You know what I'm saying? This is what it is. But we're here. We're moving and booming, as always, on this good Saturday. And like I said, as always, this episode is brought to you by Hollywood TV, Hollywood Radio, Dollar Radio, Going In Radio, DemaniBrand.com, NorShadeDemoreBoutique.com. Hey, listen, I got on one of the cool tees right now, you know, Demani style, you know, just a little V-neck joint, just chilling. Go get yours now, www.DemaniBrand.com, you know what I'm saying? But also, this episode is brought to you by North Shade Demore Boutique and 105.7 The Phase Atlanta. We moving and booming.
Yeah,
Well, my guest is here. Can you hear me now?
yes,
Can you hear
I
me?
can hear you now.
All right, we here. All right,
Yes,
that's
I
what's
can
up.
hear you.
We got that energy here. All right. It's a little choppy. You might want to turn your Wi-Fi or
Okay.
your data up. You know what I'm saying? It's just a little choppy, but it's all good. We're going to get through it. Don't worry about it. So, you have the camera, the solo cam on you.
Okay.
I like to let my guests introduce themselves like only they can. So the floor is yours, Queen. Introduce yourself to the viewers and listeners.
Yes. Well, what's going on? It's your girl, Candii Lashay. That's 2 I's, not a Y, to get a bougie queen, okay?
Hey.
Yeah, straight out of Greenville, South Carolina. Rap, R&B, singer, rapper. That's who I am.
Hey. That's definitely what's up. It's great to have you here, and welcome to the pot.
Thank you.
You
Thank
know
you for having me.
So, yeah, it's definitely good to have you here. It's good to see you. You know, we was trying to get it done last week. We couldn't get it done, but we're here today, and I'm glad you're here.
Yes, we are. Yes, we are. My apologies for last week. Had some technical things going on. So, but it's new day, we're here. So,
That's right. We got that energy. We here. All right, so let's get into it. You was born in Shelby, North Carolina, right?
Correct.
But raised in Greenville.
Yes, correct.
What city would Candii say shaped her the best?
Greenville.
Okay.
Yes,
Tell me why.
That's my stomping ground now. You know, bittersweet that I had to move from North Carolina when I was younger. Mom and dad, their issues. So, yep, wherever mama went, we, had to go with her. So, but yeah, she brought me to the city. So, went from country to fast, real fast. But, yeah, I love my city. I've been here since 4th grade. So, yeah, I just went from middle school, high school. It's who I am. I've seen the city grow. And so I'm, ready to grow with it. We on the map now. So, yeah.
And that's what's up. That's definitely what's up. So So tell me what was it like growing up in Greenville? Like, like you said, that's your stomping grounds. So break it down a bit, tell the people about your city, what it's like, what you love about it, what are some great things about it as well. Break it down a bit.
Of course. It's just real, it's real homebody. So like if you like, I think it's very like a family oriented city, of course, but it's also got like those things where you have a lot where you can do as well. So it's not just like just a fast city. It's not giving Atlanta, but it's not giving Shelby, NC either. So it's like a hometown where like I said, it's a bunch of things you can do. So yeah, just growing up here, my mama, she put me in a bunch of activities. So,
Yeah.
I with like the schools and stuff, of course, pageants, cheerleading, art, they definitely carved me. Our schools, shout out Tanglewood, chorus. So I did that. I've always been musically inclined, and yeah, they're very they give the kids a lot of stuff to do here. In the schools, so definitely raised me. Yeah, shout out to it. Shout out to my city.
Hey, that's what's up. That's definitely what's up. So this is a off my question there, but what's a good eat spot?
Eat inspired.
Yeah, give me a place where they got the eats.
Let's see. Cause honey, I eat everywhere. I love chicken. It just depends on like what you want. They got it. Of course, downtown they have some great spots. I love Jamaican Irene. I love Jamaican food. So, if you're looking for, they got that. If you're looking for a pasta, they got Olive Garden. Shout out to Church's Chicken. Okay, on a regular day. Um, I like I love sushi as well. So
I
Woodruff
love
Road has
sushi
some
too.
good food areas, but yeah, Hakani. I say the Hakano or Hakani on Woodruff Road. They're really good for the sushis. Yeah, they have it all, whatever you want.
Oh, that's cool. Oh, that's definitely cool. Me, I like to eat. So, when I travel around,
Yeah,
I want to find some good eating spots where I can be nice and full. I'm a buffet kind of guy, you know what I'm saying? But,
Golden Corral.
oh yeah, that's one of my go-to spots now. I actually just experienced Golden Corral for my nephew's situation, and we
Uh-huh.
was all together, and that was the first time I ever went, and then I went back twice since.
Yes, very good. Very
Yeah,
good.
they got that good soul food for
All in one.
sure.
Then our bars too, like our clubs and stuff. They even have a good food like cream. Well, it's Lord, Bristol Lounge now. Oh Lord, they didn't change that name so much. But 91 Houghton Road has a lot.
Okay,
They have a good chef there. Good food there. Shout out to that club.
okay, that's what's up. All right, so tell me, what was the energy in your household like growing up? Break it down a bit. Tell me
Oh,
about it.
so sisters. I had two sisters, two siblings. So my mom had three girls. So yeah, that by itself, honey. I'm the
Are
baby.
you the oldest or the youngest? Oh,
I'm the
okay, you
baby.
the
I'm the
baby.
baby. Yes, but my sisters, of course, we fought. We'll tear the house down till Mama came home. Then we act like we the best friends. But they're my girls. Those we had each other's back. We still have each other's back to this day. We live in different area codes now, but just that we stayed with each other for over 15 years. Same mom, same dad. Those are my girls. But yeah, my mama, she definitely did what she can. I didn't have my dad wasn't around. Unfortunately, just through their situations,
Yeah,
whatever the case may be, he was on child support and stuff. But shout out to my stepdad. Yeah, but my mama, she made sure that we had the best. She made sure we had meat, vegetable on our table. We never starved.
make sure you had that food.
Yeah, shout
Yeah,
out to mama for real. She made sure that even without our dad, she did when she had to work first shift, second shift, third shift. She did what she had to
yeah.
do. Hmm
Shout out to mom. Yeah,
Yep.
I mean,
Dukes.
for sure. All right. So, how did your mom influence the woman you are today? Since in the spirit of Mother's Day, we going we gonna talk a bit. You know
Uh,
what I mean?
yes. My mom, she expected and expects a lot from me. So, it wasn't half stepping growing up. Um, I was you gonna be the best at what you do, period. So it's like, it ain't no coming here with a C on their report card. You gonna bring them A's in here. I don't even want to be type of mama. She just, whatever she put me in, she expected me to exceed in. She was tough. She was a tough cookie. I didn't have a woman that's just like, oh yeah, you're gonna be able to do what you want to do. She had
Yeah,
rules, she had obligations, and she expects you to be by them or you can go. So I
I
took
hear
it
that.
enough. I took it for a while, and she carved me into a beast. I'm a lion. I'm definitely no cub, but yeah. She made me tough. I'm a sensitive person, but I can handle a bunch of shit stuff. I'm so sorry, stuff.
Yeah, yeah. Keep it clean. Keep it clean.
Stuff. Yes, I'm sorry. But I can handle a bunch of stuff. Yeah, she don't play. And she's not gonna cause you crying, she's not gonna come down on you. This what you gonna do, this what you need to do, and this is what you're expected of. So yeah.
So, did you carry that same sentiment over as a young woman,
It's
even into what you do now?
yes, it's times where it can be a little mental for me because I feel like I can overwork. I'm like overly driven. So I had to learn as an adult, it's okay to take breaks.
That's right.
I had to learn that, if my mental is not straight, then I can't be the best I can be. And I had caught myself at times like overly doing. And then it's like, okay, no, I gotta, to be the best I can be, I have to say, hey, I didn't come in first place this time, or hey, I failed, but it's okay.
Yeah,
But shout out to
yeah,
mama, like I said, she definitely put it in me like, hey, you are, which is good. You don't want to feel like just being failing all the time is great. But I had to do learn, like, okay, mama, I can, it's okay because you learn.
yeah. So I heard you mention that you had a stepdad too. So, like, what role did he play in your development?
You know what? My stepdad, shout out to him to even be able to handle us like three girls. And
Yeah,
we loved we love him. He's a great man. But of course, with my mama being such a tough person, you know, uh, even though he was our even though he was our stepdad, he didn't overstep his boundary. So he just didn't fit. How I could say it without trying to seem like I'm dissing him, because he definitely was there. It's just he he didn't take the responsibility of my dad fully. Like he knew, like, hey, I know I'm not your dad, but I am here. So he did
yeah. He
enough.
was
He did
an
what
authority,
he could do.
but still understood the
Yes,
assignment. Basically, like how y'all
yes.
ladies would say it. He understood the assignment.
He understood the assignment. Basically, he was like that type, like when you're working, hey love. When you're working, it's more like, when you got that coworker, when you need help, you can go to them and ask instead of them just being down your neck breed. I know I can go to him if I need him, but he's just not gonna, mentally or whatever. He keeps that. I love him though. He's cool.
Oh, that's what's up. That's definitely what's up. It's
Yeah.
good to have, somebody that can really help you in that aspect and know how to play their role and still care for you.
Yeah. When
I
I
had a
get
stepdad
married,
as well, so
yeah, when I get married, he'll definitely walk me down the aisle. He's a cool guy. He's cool. I have no complaints.
oh, that's what's up. All right, so let's talk about a little bit of your talents. You
Okay.
did cheerleading, pageants, and chorus.
Yes, yes.
What came natural to you at first, though? Which one of those things?
Um, Cheerleading. Nope, that's a lie.
Okay.
That's a lie. Because I couldn't even I couldn't even do a split then. So I exactly. I was falling out the cradles and all. That's a lie. I say chorus. Well, shout out to Miss Jones, Tanglewood.
Okay. So break that down a bit. Like, what was that like for you? What was the experience like? And what did you learn from it?
You know what? Miss Jones herself she was the mama of that school. So it was like she would be hard on you now. I also we did step team too. So she was the coach over that. So but yeah, I feel like then she did have me as soprano. I think I have a squeaky voice. I think I can sometimes do like a good alto sometimes though. Like I'm like, why I gotta be soprano? I got a squeaky voice. I think I can do a little alto here and there, But it was good. I enjoyed it. Like right now, my daughter, she's going to Carowinds for strings, and we would go to Carowinds too then, and Six Flags and stuff, and it was just something I wouldn't question. I signed up to do, Yeah, I like chorus. It definitely showed. Even like being in front of people, it showed that I can do that. So it broke that fear of being in front of people. That Tank will definitely help me out on that. Showing your talents in front of people, a crowd, because she definitely gonna take us somewhere where we gonna be in front of a bunch of people, Peace Center and all that. So that helped out.
Oh, that's what's up, because that means you got to hone your skills. You know what I'm saying? So,
Right.
Which leads to my next question: what did performing emotionally do for you back then versus now?
Then it was very fun. It was very fun. No worries. You ain't got to worry about, that somebody gonna dress you up. You know that you just gotta sign up, get your permission slip signed. You get what I'm saying? Now it's like it's at a sense where it can be fun, but I'm kind of at the point to where it's not just a hobby anymore. It's getting to be like a job. Like I have to show up. You get what I'm saying? I have to. I can't say I'm sick. I have to. I gotta get paid too. You get what I'm saying? So when you're starting off, of course it's fun, but if you really want to get there, of course you wanna get paid for your talents. So
That's right.
yes, I'm there now, and I ain't gonna lie. Sometimes it can be mentally stressful compared to the fun back then. It's more, you can beat yourself up a little bit. It ain't just fun and games. Honestly, like you gotta when you really when you really want your craft to be perfected or just close to that perfection, you struggle, seeing others, you gotta stay in trends, but you're still trying to be yourself at the same time. So, it's a lot of thinking. It takes a team. So
yeah, I can understand that. And when it comes to performing, there is a bit of pressure there as well. So,
yes,
you have to learn how to deal with pressure early on,
yes.
which leads to my next question about the pageants, because I'm gonna mix it up. I ain't gonna keep hitting you with the mental health. I'm gonna switch it around. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
You done did quite a few things out here, so I'm feeling it. So
I'm with it.
it got my spider senses tingling. You know what I mean?
Yes.
So let me ask you: did pageants build your confidence or pressure you? That's why I spoke on the pressure first.
It built me. I love doing it. It made me feel very pretty. If my mama didn't do anything for me, I'm that woman. She'll say to you're beautiful, and you're gonna show it off. I felt very beautiful. I won, so it taught me how to walk. It taught me how to have class. It taught me how to answer questions on spot. It taught me, how to also uplift others, because it ain't just a competition all the time where you're just going against someone because you win. Okay, Sally, you're still beautiful. You know,
Yeah.
if I don't win, I have to still respect her.
Yeah.
So
Listen,
that caused me.
That's dope. Round of applause for being not just a stand-up person, but a team player, even though it's a competition.
Yes, you have
I
to.
mean,
Absolutely.
that's fire.
Even now in music, yes.
Yeah, that's good sportsmanship. You know, so I think
Yeah.
that's fire for you to have that and possess that. You know what I'm saying? It's for
Absolutely.
some it's just common courtesy, but for others it's not possessed. So to have
Right.
that means you was raised by someone who made sure that you understood that. You know what I'm saying? So
Yes.
shout out to Mom Dukes once again. Mother's Day weekend, we doing our thing out here when it comes to that, and we gonna give a little gong for that.
Absolutely.
Mother's Day weekend. Shout out to all the moms. Shout out to my queen. You know, she momming 365. Shout out to the queens and the moms out here.
It's a blessing. The kids are a blessing.
Yeah. So you're a mom too, right?
Yes, I am.
All right. How many kids you got?
I have two. So my daughter, she just turned 14 on the 7th. And what was that? Thursday? Yep. I got a 14-year-old, so I got a teenager, and I have a 6-year-old boy, and I'm not having any more.
Okay, I hear that. Listen, I got a 14-year-old too. I got a 14-year-old boy, so I know.
Yes,
yeah,
right.
It's real out here.
Difference, yes.
Yeah, it get real out here when they turn teenage age.
It's
it
real in the field. It's real in the field, but you know that my daughter, she is my best friend. Like, I can tell that girl stuff. She don't judge, and we have a relationship where I let her have freedom of speech, but she know not how far to take it. You know what I mean? I want her to trust me. I want her to talk to me, and we do that. So she's making me proud.
That's what's up. That's definitely what's up. All right, so what lessons did cheerleading teach you about discipline?
It taught me, let's see. It taught me that, I mean, you can have bad days, but just cheer on. You wearing a smile, it definitely helps you. Because, you know, we have to cheer others on, the football players and stuff, basketball players. So it just, being younger, it taught me to just carry that smile and know that sometimes you have to put it on for somebody else. You never know whose life you're saving just by that smile, that you can be able to cheer somebody else on. So back to that again, when you were saying just being a team player, definitely taught team player, how to be a team player. And that's how it is with the music today. I mean, at the end of the day, maybe I don't even want to answer the question because I might be answering the question, you guys. So I'm gonna say that.
No,
but
you answering the question. Say what's on your mind.
Yeah.
This is the pot. This is what we do. Say what's on your mind.
Absolutely. So, like, I feel like right now, like, you know, being an artist, with music, it's a lot of competition, and it's like it don't have to be. And some people turn that it can be friendly competition, you know what I mean? But some people turn the other way, and it's like it don't have to be that. Just because we're doing the same thing doesn't mean it's so many clothing stores out there. You don't see Ross.
It don't mean we enemies.
TJ Maxx, you know, it's everybody out there. So yeah, that I'm a team player. I can probably get misconstrued for bougie, but I'm not that. It's just that I critique myself. I like doing my projects and stuff, and I do need to collab more. But you just have those people that'll drain your energy, and it's like you try. I like to root for people in my city, especially in my city, and I feel like my city don't do that enough. They don't. Yeah. We're not coming together enough. You know, it's so much talent out there, and instead of like they might see somebody, oh, they doing that. Oh, that mean that we got to go against each other. No, they're supposed to be supposed to come together. Greenville's on the map. I just had to put that out there.
Yeah,
that's just something that be on my mind too a lot. Like, you go to these other cities like in Atlanta and stuff, and I love my city, like I said, but I just wish being my city. Of course, I'm critiquing it because it's my city. I want us to come together more, So
Yeah, unity is definitely important. You know what I'm saying? And especially for all of us with this melanin we all carry, it's special. So being as though that is special,
yes, sorry.
one thing that we all need to understand is the unity between each other
Right.
can build so many bridges.
Absolutely.
So I agree with you there 1000% when you say, we should come together because musically we could be a force.
Right.
Business can be a force and things could flow naturally like how it did for our ancestors before us in the 50s, 60s, 70s and what have you. But
exactly.
It's definitely a thing that's definitely starting to happen again. It's a shift. Right. And we out here creating it. So anytime you want to holler at me and do a track, I'm down. Just let me know. You know what I mean?
Yes. And that's something
Shout out to Kid
I have to collab more. I do. I'll be so, and getting these projects out. I don't like doing like full albums. If I need to like get like a full album. I'd be like doing them singles, dropping. I'd be so worried, but I do need to collab.
You be in your own world.
Yes, I do. And I don't want to like, oh, she don't want to work with nobody, but it's not that. I just be I be trying to chop it up, get it out there.
Yeah.
I don't have time.
But the networking is important. So like you said you want to collab more. Don't be afraid to take that leap. Start collabing crazy, and you'll see how open your network becomes because of it.
Absolutely. But I also want to let people know as well that when you collab with me, now I'm a performer. I don't like to waste my time. So don't be scared when you come working with me, because we gonna ride to the next city.
Hey, listen, as you can see,
okay.
As you can see, I like to be in front of the camera, as you can see. So
yes, we gonna get booked. I don't come to do music and play around. When we in that stew, we're gonna take it somewhere. So if you scared, don't work with me.
Y'all heard her. So y'all want to collab with her? Don't have that scared mentality. Y'all heard her.
I put in the work. I don't sit on it.
All right. So here's my next question.
My brother. Shout out to my bro.
Shout out to the bro. All right. So were you always comfortable being seen, or did that come with time?
I've always been comfortable in the scene. I did my first I did an apple juice commercial. It was so cute when I was in like 3rd grade in North Carolina. So I love it. I love it. Maybe it's a cancer in me. I don't know, but I like it.
Are you a Cancer? When your birthday?
July 2nd.
My birthday the day after yours.
Oh my God, you like that? I knew you were yes, because we love talk. We're talk. We love people.
Yeah, that's a fact. Yeah, that's a fact. That's what's up. Shout out to the Cancers. We in here. Man, fact. Let me put a shot out there for that.
Shout out to the Cancers. We are lit.
Yeah, we lit. Yeah, I mean, all right. So it's good. It's good that you love it though. You know what I'm saying? You're comfortable, so that makes it easier for you to perform. It makes it easier for you to, get out there and touch the people. So that's always a good thing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I think that's dope. So who were your influences musically coming up, and who's your influences now?
Oh, then it's always Little Kim. Okay.
Okay.
I love.
Okay. The originator.
Hey, yes, I love Lil Kim. She just got it. Oh my God. That's how I really started rapping. I heard that Get Money song, and my story ain't changed. I said, oh, I can do that. If Kim can do it, I want to be like Kim from back in the day. Now, Now it's giving oh, and Sierra back then. I love Sierra. That Ride It. Oh, I love
Yeah.
Sierra. She's a goat, and her and Future's baby is really going to be musically inclined, talented.
Yeah. Or he might be a football player. You never know.
Because no shade, Future. No shade. But yeah. Now I'm trying to think. Cause Lord,
It was just Kim when you was younger. You can give me 5 influences from when you was young, and give me 5 now.
okay, Little Kim. I love me some Little Wayne because I'm going to that concert.
Okay.
Sierra.
Okay. That's 3.
Keisha Cole, when she dropped that
Okay.
Heaven Sent album, the girls went crazy in Tanglewood. Okay. And I'd say Mary J. I still listen to her now. I don't know.
The goat. One of the goats out here.
A fifth one. It's not Mary J. It wasn't Mary J. It's
She said, retract that.
Shout out to the J. It wasn't their mama. Look, let me see. It's giving. Let's see about Keisha Cole, Sierra. Oh my God, run out of people. Brianna.
Okay. Riri.
Yes.
Shout out to Riri.
Queen B, though, you know everybody listens to Beyonce, so she ain't even in the category. Lord. Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. All right. So you definitely got some good musical influences.
Yes.
So let's talk about this. What was the first song you ever recorded about?
Oh, recorded?
Yeah, the first song you ever recorded. What was it about?
What was the first song I recorded? I think it was oh, it was Truth or Dare. Oh my God. Yeah, basically, well, you played your games and I asked you, Truth or Dare? You chose to blare up. Your answer was on Flair. Okay. So basically like how the dude just, capping. The dude was capping. The baby she was showing out. So the song was basically like clear, get yourself together, or because I know what when the ladies get mad at the man. Like, I know what you got going on. Don't play with me.
Yeah, so you like to do some concept writing.
Yeah.
Okay.
He talking about I done influenced a bunch of your views.
So if it came down to it, how would you describe your sound in one word?
Okay. Okay, bet. I would say one sound.
No, in one word, how would you with one word, how would you describe your sound?
I can't even say crunk. Because I'm versatile. Oh my God, I'm stuck. I don't know. I'd give Barbie.
Okay. You said, look, it is
Bougie.
what it is.
I don't know.
Barbie.
I don't know, because I mean, like, I got some love songs. Then, like, I mean, really, my songs, this probably is like, it's giving like, what's the word, like, where don't play with me.
Yeah. Y'all hear her? Don't play with her. Don't play in her face. None of that.
Yeah, I'm really like, I go off my, just don't play with me. What's a word for that? Help me out.
A word for don't play with you?
Yeah.
I mean, I think that's pretty.
Yeah, just don't.
Okay.
Cutthroat.
As far as musically, cutthroat. Yeah, I was about to say that. Cutthroat,
Yeah, it's giving cutthroat, I guess. Majority.
Okay. That's different.
Real.
All right.
Real.
So let's talk mental health.
Okay. Uh-oh.
Have you ever struggled with anxiety or depression? And what triggers you the most?
You know what, Dan? And what's crazy is I have been through a lot, and I had not ever felt anxiety back in the day. I feel anxiety now, and I think what triggers me is change, either a good change or a bad change. It'll trigger me now. And my sister, she used to call me from Florida and be like, I'm suffering anxiety, you know what I mean? And I definitely would talk her through it, but my thing was like, we pray about it. And I never felt it, so I really didn't understand where she was coming from. But I didn't start feeling anxiety probably like 2018. It hit me, and it's like I race, and that's when my social battery is gone. Like, we love people, cancer, shout out to us, but I have my days when my social battery is done. Like,
Yeah.
I don't want to be bothered, and I feel like sometimes that's the only way I'm going to recoup. I have to get it together because I feel like I've been a person where I'm always someone else's shoulder. So I'll be having to like give me time before I give my energy off. I need a day. Yep, my social I suffer anxiety sometimes right now. And I pray about it because I'm like, dang, like I don't know, it hit me. And I'm still trying to find the cure. I know pray.
Well, the ultimate cure is the one thing that you mentioned, prayer.
Yes, absolutely.
Talk to Yahweh, and he
Yes.
can set you straight with a lot. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely, because he reminds me, like, you're not the only one going through something. You got to know, if you didn't need me, if you didn't have any problems, what would you need me for? So he reminds me about that. The Lord do. So like this is it's something. Yep.
Yeah.
But I didn't have it then. I'm serious. I'm like, it just came out the blue.
Yeah. So, what was you going through at the time that they gave you that anxiety?
The
You care
first
to
time
share?
I felt it was when I was working a bunch of hours. Honey, not shout out to Magna International, honey. That place in our city will work the dog out of you. Okay, but I was making that money though, But I think I was just overworking myself. And it got to a point to where I wasn't seeing my baby girl like that. And it's like it was just taking until I was doing Monster drinks, and it hit me. And I was like, dang, my heart racing, And then I used to smoke cigarettes, Newports. So shout out to that. I'm from Newports. I am 6 years clean from smoking cigarettes. I thought I'd go through a pack back then.
I'm 10 years, 11 years clean from smoking cigarettes.
Okay.
I feel you.
Cause Lord, I was on one then, but
Yeah.
that ain't healthy going through a pack like that. So, yep.
Yeah. It's definitely something that we tell ourselves, like, yeah, smoking calm our nerves.
Mm-hmm.
And that ain't even the actual truth, because whatever the issue is still there. It's not going away. We don't get rid of it either.
Right.
So some people think it do, but it don't. You know what I'm saying? The
clears
issues
that
are still
mind.
there. It just enhances your thought process about it.
Exactly. And I have my detox days, even from like alcohol. If it's a day where I turn up, like go out and just if I intake a lot of alcohol, that next day I always this is a thing I've started. Well, I take a detox day where I won't even drink like that the whole the day. Like, even if I was to go to a party or something per se, I wouldn't even drink the next day, because I feel like you gotta have a day. If you don't have you gotta choose a day to detox. Like, you got to. If you're doing, whether you vaping, whatever, you gotta choose a day. And it also it shows you get to come back with your inner self, because when you don't have no alcohol or no vape or no cigarette or nothing, you really are yourself. Like,
you see things for the full spectrums too.
Yes. Okay. And you will sit here and probably you ain't even got to check nobody in disrespectful way. Like, you see people for who they are. and you don't tolerate it. You know, you
you
make
notice
better
things you
decisions
didn't before.
Mhm. I like to. It's like that be my high right there. I like them days where I'm basically, and I'm going against myself, like I'm making myself stronger, because it's easy to pick that vape up and hit it so you can be quiet. But when you're detoxing, you actually probably need to address something that weed gonna have you quiet about.
Yeah.
Or sometimes you don't need to address it, that liquor is going to have you overdo it. So a detox day is always needed. I would say people need to take time to do that. It helps.
All right. So, how do you cope when life feels overwhelming?
I categorize, because sometimes I can
Okay.
probably over goal, and then sometimes I can under goal. So I don't want to just be doing nothing, but I don't want to be doing too much too now, because you just gonna overwork yourself, and eventually you're gonna crash out. Nothing's gonna get done. So you got to categorize and just be like, or I talk to a loved one, hey, get advice. It's nothing wrong with advice. You can't always do it alone. So maybe someone else can help, pick up some stuff that you need to do. Or if you just need help in general, if something's like really going on, you know, I talk about money a lot in my songs, but it's times where you just don't have it. You need that family member, or if you don't have the mental strength, it ain't even gotta be financially. If you just need help, you got to go to someone sometimes. When you feel
Yeah.
alone, that's when things can become real devilish, and no one needs to
Yeah.
take it there.
I feel you. I definitely feel you. It's good to have good friends and family that you can depend on when you're going through a rough patch.
Mm-hmm. And if
And
you don't have that, let's say you just can't even go to a person. If you have kids, you got to look at them, because they gonna boost you. But you like you need something. You need something, some type of motivation.
yeah, yeah, I feel you. I definitely feel you on that because in a lot of cases and in a lot of times, when you're going through things, you just need somebody to talk to. And when
Absolutely.
you have somebody to talk to, it helps you. And when you don't, I go back to what I said earlier. Put these hands together and
Okay.
talk to Yahweh. You know what I mean?
Cause he gonna listen. He's right on time. It's times where I done pray. I look back from where, like, even the way I used to deal with stuff, it'll be something like probably taken away from me right now, and I'd be like, you know what? I ain't about to cry about that. That's just a door that he done closed, because I know he got a new one open. When you got that faith
That's a
is a
fact.
game changer.
Danger. Yeah, for sure.
I mean, what people sit here and think it's about money on this earth. They think it's about what you have. I'm telling you, to actual have peace. The best precious gift you can have is to have peace when stuff is going wrong, and it's gonna be okay.
Yeah.
You might be having to you about to get evicted, but he got something for you. He got that. And when he come through, it's from him. I'm a very spiritual person, and I've never turned my back against God. And when he can, and hearing this, that mean the devil about to stir up something now. Oh, well, let me see what I can do, because I already know what comes with it.
Yeah.
Cause he mad. He's a hothead little thing, honey. But I know I'm good.
Yeah. That's a fact. And on that note, we get into the hour mark. So I'm gonna ask one more
Okay.
question before we take this break.
This is awesome, by the way, Tig. This is great.
Hey, listen, thank you for coming on. Your energy is good. And that's always a plus. You know what I'm saying? So when you got people that don't mind talking, answering questions, and sharing,
Yes.
it's always a good thing. You feel me?
Love
So
it.
this is what we doing. We here,
Yes.
All right. So how do you deal with self-doubt?
Self-doubt.
Uh-huh.
I be having to remind myself who I am, because I'm that goat. I'm not going for it. I'll be like, what? And I'm like, what? Girl, you done did this. You done sat here. Let's use music for an example. I be like, you done came this long. It's okay. Like, you done sit here. You done been on this many stages. You done went to Miami. You done did your video. What you want to do is compare. I'm not about to compare myself to nobody else because God did not make me besides you. And even twins was not, they're still them.
Yeah.
So I feel like with self-doubt, I be having to really boost myself because, you can't depend on everyone every day to make you feel type. But I have a man, but it's days where, we don't get along and I can't expect, he'll say something to me and I'm like, oh man, that killed me. And I'm like, you know what? Fuck that. I'm a boss girl. Like, oh, I love you. You better go and do something, Miss Man. You better get up. If you feel like go shopping. If you ain't got the money, honey, then look in the mirror, talk to her. Okay, paint them toes. If Lean can't do the toes, you can afford $1 polish now. Go paint them toes. You gotta do something. Go exercise. But I got it. I'm not going for that. I done looked raggedy, and I still feel like I was the thing, honey. You can't see me on my worst day.
Yeah, that's what's up. It's a good thing that you got that confidence,
Yeah.
I'm more of a humble person. I don't really talk about what I do that much, but I do have people that do the same thing, like how you just was saying. Yo, you interviewed a presidential candidate. You interviewed such and such. You interviewed such and such, and they Emmy nominated, and I'm like, you know what? You're right. But I realize as time goes on, none of it will be happening if it wasn't for the big homie up top. You know what I'm saying? So that's how I look at it.
That's always the answer. He's instilled in me. Because if he's for me, who can be against me? I don't have time for it. And you gotta go. Things. If you, which we've all done it. If we catch ourselves in a slump, we missing our blessings.
That's a
we
fact.
Missing our blessings. We're gonna miss that person. You're gonna miss being a blessing for somebody else, which is that's what's blessing you because you blessing somebody else. You gotta get up. You gotta get out of there.
Yeah, that's a fact. All right. Okay. So we're gonna take a break.
Okay.
We'll be right back. We're gonna play a couple videos, and then we'll be back with Candii Lashay. She's out here giving positive vibes, good energy. And we gonna, towards the end of the show, we gonna watch her video, which is fire. Dope visuals. I ain't gonna give it up to y'all. But when y'all see it, y'all gonna be like, okay, check her out. You know what I'm saying? So we'll be back. Keep it locked in, folks. As always, Collywood TV, Collywood Radio, Dollar Radio, Going In Radio, and 105.7 The Phase, Atlanta. We moving and booming. All right, we'll be back. Boss Lady Mac is now playing right now.
Can I talk to him? Let me talk to him. I want it all for real. Got a new crib, new keys, I want it all for real. Got a whole fam to feed, tell you I ball for real. Look, I want it all for real. Look, I'm going hard for real. Look, I'm getting all the deals. Yeah, I want it all for real. Got a new crib, new keys, I want it all for real. Look, got a whole fam to feed, tell you I ball for real. Look, I want it all for real. Look, I'm going hard for real. Look, I'm getting all the deals. Yeah, I want it all for real. Got a new crib, new keys, I want it all for real. Look, got a whole fam to feed, tell you I ball for real. Look, I want it all for real. Look, I'm going hard for real. I'm getting all the deals. Yeah. I'm watching my moves, I'm paying my dues. I tell you I'm running it up, yeah. Watching this paper I'm chasing. You know that I'm running it up, yeah. You know I ain't giving no fucks, yeah. Telling my people don't crash. I want you to know that we on one. I want you to keep getting the bag. Look, no hate, no faking. Just know we great, and I'ma work this thing around, then lift it up and shake. Watch this thing go quake. quake, poppin' shit, no breaks. I'm hood rich, ain't no playing around. I'ma pop my shit, cause I be taking them down, and I be breaking them down. Nice body, real fit, caking by the pound. Get a man real quick, look. And if he nice, I do it right and do it all the time. You ain't gotta ask, it's on my mind already. Let's get this paper, baby. You know I'm boss heavy, big facts, big racks, Maserati. I want it all for real. Got a new crib, new keys, I want it all for real. Got a whole fam to feed, tell ya I ball for real. Look, I want it all for real. Look, I'm going hard for real. Look, I'm getting all the deals. Yeah, I want it all for real. Got a new crib, new keys, I want it all for real. Look, got a whole fam to feed, tell ya I ball for real. Look, I want it all for real. Look, I'm going hard for real. Look, I'm getting all the deals. Yeah, I want it all for real. Got a new crib, new keys, I want it all for real. Look, got a whole fam to feed, tell ya I ball for real. Look, I want it all for real. Look, I'm going hard for real. I'm getting all the deals. Yeah, I want it all for real. Yeah, I want it all for real. Trapping, using all my skills. I want it all for real. I'm getting all the deals. Going hard for real. Look, I'm getting all the deals. Yeah. Got a new crib, new keys. Look, got a whole fam to feed. Tell ya I ball for real. Look, I want it all for real. Look, I'm going hard for real. Look, I'm getting all the deals. Yeah. Getting all the deals. Yeah. Using all my skills. Yeah.
BTO. Walks on the beat, fuck you, man. 84 radio, this shit is strictly out the street. Boosted bad.
Foolish made this fool.
After the bubble and wait till the gel up. Whip it together and drop it in water. I got a cookbook full of them recipes showing y'all niggas how to cook that yo. Dropping in Pyrex mixed with the soda. Play at the door, tell them wait, I'm in motion. I'm really serving the fiends, but you stuck in the track, getting money, gotta do what you posting. I'm really pushing it, you got a slow start. Boy, that's cat right, nigga, you don't go hard. Bows in the brake like when I'm about to go far. Bells in the back of the truck with a scrap in my lap. Can't even count like I ain't been addicted to track, cause my life full of moving them pants. We get them in for the low, but the quality fine, so it's time to go fuck up the truck. She like when I'm spitting that hot shit, told her to back up. I ain't no rap nigga, too many bricks in the back of the trap to be broke. If you ain't getting money, come get some. I ain't got a chop and I'm toting my pistol, cause I ain't going down without hitting some. So many scripts I can flip and the prices will drop if the clientele get more than 2 of them. I got a plug and drop it and double it back, but fuck that, I can come my own work. We hit this block with them choppers and double right back on the fuck nigga, put them on a t-shirt. AR-15 and it came with a titty. Spin this little block till the car get dizzy. It'll be weird if them choppers won't with me. Fool in the studio toting that glizzy, you supposed to be mixing. After the bubble and wait till the gel up. Whip it together and drop it in water. I got a cookbook full of them recipes showing y'all niggas how to cook that yo. Dropping in Pyrex mixed with the soda. Play at the door, tell them wait, I'm in motion. I'm really serving the fiends, but you stuck in the track, getting money, gotta do what you posting. I'm really pushing it, you got a slow start. Boy, that's cat right, nigga, you don't go hard. Bows in the brake like when I'm about to go far. Bells in the back of the truck with a scrap in my lap. Can't even count like I ain't been addicted to track, cause my life full of moving them pants. We get them in for the low, but the quality fine, so it's time to go fuck up the truck.
Get them in for the low. They go to BR, they go and they go. 100 pounds up in 40 hours. My little cousin Duke like go get more. Cocaine in the gas tank, got a Monte Carlo in the 64. Microwave got a nigga paid. I was losing shake on that fucking stove. No cap. Family, get the paper, say you a bold. A whole lot of motion, show your devotion. Nigga gon' bless you, play with the pack. Nigga gon' stretch. I had to do what I was supposed to. I was losing hope. I roll her back with perfect nigga, but you should see a nigga cook some dope. Huncho, bitch like Griselda Blanco. Take that pack, I hang you from a bridge, big chopper. No time to get down, cause I got a pack in the bag. Blunt in my mouth and a strap in my lap. A bitch on the way with some clothes she stole, and my niggas got money for bows.
After the bubble and wait till the gel up. Whip it together and drop it in water. I got a cookbook full of them recipes showing y'all niggas how to cook that yo. Drop it in Pyrex mixed with the soda. Play at the door, tell them wait, I'm in motion. I'm really serving the fiends, but you stuck in the track, getting money, gotta do what you posting. I'm really pushing it, you got a slow start. Boy, that's cat right, nigga, you don't go hard. Bows in the brake like when I'm about to go far. Bells in the back of the truck with a scrap in my lap. Can't even count like I ain't been addicted to track, cause my life full of moving them pants. We get them in for the low, but the quality fine, so it's time to go fuck up the trap. Fuck it up then. Boosted bad ass nigga. Hot shit. I ain't no rap nigga.
Yes, sir.
These niggas gotta do what they posted, man.
Long live road runner from Boosie Badass, boy. Brother holding it down for you 100. Look out and watch it from the sky. Yeah.
I kept a penny from every time you told a lie, I'd be rich. If there were no sunlight to wake me up in the morning and I miss my day, you'd be the one to blame. I spend almost every day with you and still feel lonely. Boy, I cook for you, clean up, rearrange the room, dressed up. You don't even notice. Feeling like you're always just a beat behind my heart. You never seem to pick up the pace. Am I just imagining you and I've never been? Don't tell me this is all in my head. I'm in love alone. I feel I'm in this thing on my own. You're standing right there, but you're oh so gone. Facing the fact I'm in love alone. In love alone. If I kept a teardrop every time you made me cry, who'd survive? It seems like every day you're back and forth, you're in and out, we're going down. Love shouldn't be this way. My mind's playing tricks on me, writing scripts and shit, telling my heart don't believe what my conscience said. These ain't good butterflies, I'm angry, got me all anxious. I know I've wasted my time being patient. I'm feeling like you're always just a beat behind my heart. You never seem to pick up the pace. Am I just imagining you and I've never been? Don't tell me this is all in my head. I'm in love alone. I feel I'm in this thing on my own. You're standing right there, but you're oh so gone. Facing the fact I'm in love alone. In love alone. This is fool for you. Damn, I've been a fool so long. Felt you slip, band-aided it, then kept moving on. Mrs. Fool for you. Damn, I've been a fool so long. Felt you slip, band-aided it, then kept moving on. I'm in love alone. I feel I'm in this thing on my own. You're standing right there, but you're oh so gone. Facing the fact I'm in love alone. In love alone. I'm in love alone. I feel I'm in this thing on my own. You're standing right there, but you're oh so gone. Facing the fact I'm in love alone. In love alone.
All right, folks, we are back. Hey, listen, that last song, that was my joint. That song is In Love Alone by Rosie Bonds, who has wrote for Lil Mo, wrote songs for Love and Hip Hop, and various amount of artists. She is a podcast alumni. The other song Go Hard by BTM Key, featuring Boosie, who is also a podcast alumni. And the song before that, Boss Lady Mac, who has some songs with Fat Joe and a couple of other people as well, who is also a podcast alumni. So I felt like playing some alumni today. But we are here with my guest, Candii Lashay. She's here. She's trying to get right. I ain't gonna put her back on the camera until she get right. You know what I mean? She's trying to get it right.
Bad. Okay.
Yeah, I see you struggling over there. I see what's going on. All right, you back?
Hey. Yes, I'm back.
All right, she back. Yeah. So I hope you got to enjoy the break, got to watch some of the visuals of some of these great independent artists as well.
Absolutely.
Yeah, that last joint, that's one of my favorite joints right there.
Very, very touching. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah, that's PNB Chiz, PNB Rock's sister.
Okay. Yeah, she sounds amazing. I back in here, I said, oh wait, who's that?
Yeah. Yeah, that's PNB Rock's sister.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So, all right, let's get back to it. Solo Dolo Cam.
Okay.
For Candii Lashay. And we're going to get a little deep now.
Uh-oh.
Are you someone who talks about your feelings or bottles them up?
I am going to talk about it. If you know me, I am not holding nothing in because it needs to be addressed. I don't like to sleep on stuff. It's a time and place for everything. I've had to learn that. Because if it's something that needs to be, I feel it needs to be talked about, and it helps me sleep at night, and it gives an understanding what's going on here, especially if it's between another person. Like, we don't need to sit on that. The longer you sit on that, it's just going to get worse, or it's just never going to be resolved.
Yeah, that's a fact. It's a good thing that you're expressive like that.
Yes.
It's definitely a good thing. So how did you develop? Did you develop that early on, or was it as time went on?
It was as time went on, honestly. Well, I've always been a talker. So like little troublemaker. But but no, it also was just something like, like I said, my mom was very strict. So it's like, upcoming, you don't really have a voice. Well, she said go. So it's like once I got out, I'm not gonna let nobody just disrespect me. Like, I had enough of that. It's my turn.
Oh, that's what's up. That's definitely what's up. It's good to express your feelings though.
Yes, absolutely. It helps out. And, like I said, now I've had to learn on how to say it. I'm still learning that sometimes. Just when, how. But so I guess I've also had to know, you can't always treat people how they treat you because it'll make you look bad. So you got to also see, hey, how are we going to do this here? My kid's grandpa, he says, you ask someone, what do you mean by that? Let's say hypothetically you're offended, instead of just, because I go off, honestly. Like, you say something to me, I'm gonna let you know. Like, don't do that. Don't disrespect me. But sometimes, they might just have their way. That's just who they are. So it's like, what do you mean by that? I'm having to learn how to talk.
Yeah, that's a good thing, because being expressive does help situations get squashed a whole lot easier too. Bottling things up could always end in a result of you exploding on somebody, and then you might not have wanted to explode on them, but now they're taking it a certain way because of you exploding on them.
Exactly.
I was a person who had to learn how to stop exploding because I used to bottle things up. But as I got older, I learned how to, say what I'm feeling so I can move past it. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah.
Absolutely.
It's definitely a good tool to have in your life.
Absolutely. Congratulations for that. Because, yeah, people, and some people know what they're doing. Like, it's like, we're all adults here. You know, I
Yeah.
won't get offended by a child. But come on now, you're an adult sitting with me. And another thing I had to learn too is to stop getting petty with people because you want to be petty with me, you don't see my petty. So don't play with me because I'm not to be played with. I will be respected, and I give respect.
Yeah.
I will take the shirt off my back for somebody because I know how it is to not have it. So, if I don't make a mockery out of me, don't play. It's time where I'm not gonna play with you. Once you done push that button, it's no turning back. So just be real. Just know, hey, I'm an adult, and let's all be cordial here.
Yeah. Candii said, "Don't play with her."
I'm just not to be played with. I just feel like, hey, you're beside me. And no, I'm not just gonna like bust somebody's head open with a bottle. I'm not trying to go to prison, but I just like, hey, it will be checked. Will I have to take you to the back or hey, we just need to have a little talk because we're not gonna disrespect me. I have my own kids and I'm an adult. I'm a grown woman.
Yeah. Yeah, you got to be an example.
Yes.
You definitely got to be an example. So that's always important. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
So here's my next question.
Uh-oh.
Have you ever felt like giving up? And if so, how did you overcome it?
Yes, I definitely have in all kinds of uh spectrums of life. Um it was a point where I battled depression bad. And of course I prayed through it. And I wanted to like give up. I was young, I was fresh out of my mom's house, and I was so used for her doing everything for me. So when I became to being an adult, I didn't know how to at the beginning. We got them YBs now, but then it was looked down upon to have a child at an early age and stuff. You know what I mean? We didn't have
Yeah.
LGBT and all that then. I'm not. But you get what I'm saying? Like the stuff that we have in 2026 where the youths are coming together on, we didn't have that then. So it was a lot of looking down upon. So me having a daughter at a young age, and I knew I wanted to, I was supposed to go to college and everything. I didn't have others that had kids, so I had to battle that. It took a few years for me to overcome. But I was like, oh God, like who am I? What am I? What's going on here? I thought I had it all together in middle school and high school. Everything was great. And then, when you really go through real life, once high school is over and it's not fun and games, I got a little, I have a little, what's that thing in your throat? Yeah, it's emotional, but, yeah, I have wanted to, I've been at a point where I want to take my life, and you can't do that. That's not an option, especially when you have
It's definitely
children.
not an option.
Yeah,
You
you can't.
can't give up now. You booming out here, Candii.
Yeah, that was when I was my younger honey. That's why I said I've overcame a lot. Right now, hey, you will have to run me over with the truck itself. You get what I'm saying? But I, I I went through it, and I felt like I said alone. And but praise God, thank the Lord, because I never stopped praying, and I made through there. And then you got the music standpoint, of course. When you put so much hard work and you feel like sometimes you're getting booked, sometimes you're not. Sometimes it's slow traffic. Sometimes you just think, what am I doing? Am I just doing it for fun? I wanted to be this. You don't want to compare,
Yeah.
but you gotta still, like I said, pray, like you say, and then also just look back. Yeah, you done came this far. It's
Yeah.
they would believing in God. He gonna put that right person in there. As long as you spreading
That's
something
right.
with His word, something gonna come through. So don't stop. You don't
Yeah.
know what it can be.
The process never stops, right? Even
Mhm.
as we grow older,
Right.
we go through transitions and changes in life, right?
Right.
So I want to talk about hustle, business, and real life.
Okay.
All right. You've done makeup,
Yeah.
sold clothes, and gave back.
Okay.
Tell the people where the hustle came from.
It came from not having money. Like I said, I was thrown to the wolves. Growing up, or not growing up, sorry, when I had my child, it went from, what I wanted to be in college to going to the plants. You know what I mean? And after a little while, you're like, you know what? I'm tired of working for someone else, telling me what to do all the time. Like, you tired of that clock sometimes, and let me see what I got in me. And I love fashion. I love to make I will make you a baddie, honey. Come and let me make you over. Okay, because I love to see. I'm a girl's girl, so yeah, I'm like, let me do that. Let me sell some stuff. I go to the jockey lot, hustle, whatever. I was on it for a good while, but it comes back to where I said, when you're doing so much at one time, I'm like, okay, it's nothing wrong with a break.
Yeah, you need that sometime.
Yes, yes, I love my money.
So let's talk about it a little bit. How important is having multiple streams of income to you, and how do you juggle it?
I think it's pretty important on my end. Now, if you got that one and you're doing right, but you know what? I just believe in always having what is it? More than one egg in the basket. So if I gotta punch the clock, I punch the clock now. Honestly, I'm a CNC. I do programming and machining, so I know I can follow that trade. When it's time, but it's nothing wrong with having it income where you pay, make some rent and for shopping. Things slow down when I source of income. It gets tough when you don't have more than one hand.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It get real, you know what I'm saying? So you just gotta grind and do what you gotta do. I understand that as well, because having multiple streams of income is important to me as well. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
So, you want to have different things, especially having kids. When you having kids, you want to be able to be free to do things. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And having multiple streams of income definitely helps you do that. All right. So, what made you start feeding the homeless?
Being that I have been before.
Me as well.
Without. Yes,
Yeah.
I definitely have, and it's like a good feeling. When you it, and the pride, of course, and all of that. So I know it's to be prideful, while homeless, just sad. Feeling like you can't go to people, or that you don't want to because you're ashamed. So I'm like, you know what? I'm not even going to get to a point where someone has to ask. Let me just give. This is the day they probably need it, because I'm going hungry. It's not a joke. And then some people just need that wisdom. I like to go talk to people while I'm doing it, because it's about, feeding their stomachs, but also like just have a conversation, like, from someone that, like, hey, I'm no better than you, even though I could have all this or whatever, or I could have nothing, because he gotta take it from you. He will, to show you, he'll build you right up. He gonna build you back up, and he'll put you through that test, and you'll you'll be on a high horse. And you can always come down now a little bit. He'll give the devil the goal to test you and see what you really made of. And when you off that high horse, it ain't no joke. So when I'm on that high horse,
sometimes people forget that.
Yeah, when I'm on that high horse, I'm gonna give back, because I know how it is to really not have it.
Yeah.
So.
Oh man, I think that's awesome, because giving back is always good. You know me, I'm a founder of a nonprofit, so giving back to the organizations, giving back to the people, I'm sorry, is important. And like you said, feeding them stomachs that need it, it's
Yes.
always a great feeling. You know what I'm saying? So, it's good to give back to people, and shout out to you for doing that. I think that's
Absolutely.
dope. And don't ever stop that. You know what I'm saying? Because we need more humanitarians out here,
Yes.
especially in a world where it's always take, 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 take. We need
Exactly.
more givers. You know what I'm
Yes.
saying?
It makes the world go round, and
Absolutely.
I'm actually put something together. So hopefully I'm manifesting it. Hunger champions. Let's just manifest. I'm just gonna keep it at that. The hunger champions. Let's manifest that. So yep.
Well, yeah, we could come together and put something together. So, we
I
in
want
the
to do
same
that. I want to do
state.
that.
So
I want to do that with you. Yes, because I just heard you saying that, and that's great. So we need to connect on that. I would love that. It's a pleasure.
sure.
I love that tribute to whatever you have going on, and we meet up and do that. I would love that.
All right. So Solo Dolo came for you. All right. It was a little choppy for a second, but it's starting to get back to the regular running.
Okay, mine is pretty regular. Okay.
All
Let's see
right.
right.
What's the hardest part about being a mom and chasing dreams?
The time, cause when the kids call, you don't want to, I have to see my babies, and also I have a 14-year-old daughter. I'm real big on, yeah, I do some music where, it ain't for teens to hear, of course, or kids, but I also have to make sure, like, I gotta watch. I can't put too much of it out there,
Yeah.
so I gotta watch really what I put in my music a lot. Uh, I got some stuff now, like the Chocolate Ninja that's coming out. I ain't just gonna be like, here, daughter, listen to this, but
Yeah.
but it ain't just gonna be just like constant. I'm not Sexy Red.
Yeah. Hey, listen, I can respect that. I can respect that, because we definitely starting to see a lot of Sexy Red proteges now. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Yeah.
So,
I
you
might show
know,
a little cheek or whatever, but you ain't gonna see me in no thong, so don't even think about it.
yeah, yeah. All right.
Unless I'm in
So,
Miami with my man, of course, on the beach.
hey, all right. So, how did your personal struggles shape your giving heart?
Just as like I said earlier, just that it showed just example of everyone needs something. When you've actually been through it, you be like, okay, I've overcame it, and the um someone else is in need as well. Then it's just like it comes with God. You want to be
Absolutely.
a blessing. If He blessed you to put you on another horse, you see somebody don't have a horse, and hey, it's nothing wrong with helping that person or giving back in any kind of way. It don't got to be like I give them my whole house, but something like anything can uplift the next person, and just because you need it to be uplifted, that's the least you can do for someone else.
Absolutely. Hey, I respect it. I respect that. You know what I'm saying? I think it's cool.
Yes.
So, we talked about you being a mom chasing your dreams. But how do you balance your motherhood with your ambitions?
That I balance that. You know what? I don't want my kids to be quitters. You know, of course, if you don't want to do something now, you don't, but just know that you can change the routine. You can always like whatever you put your mind to, you can do it. You
Yeah.
can do it, and that's my ambition. And you know what? I want to pave a way. I feel like, yes, I work, because it's not, what is the top? But hey, I would love to get to where, I can just pave the way, definitely financially for my kids. That's the main thing. I mean, art can get you some money.
Absolutely.
It definitely can. And um no, I don't want my kids to be like, oh, I ain't gotta work, I don't gotta do nothing. But just to say, like, hey, and I want them proud of me, to know that this is what I want to do. I tell my kids what I do. They support me to the fullest. And I want them to see, like, hey, mama's doing something she want to do. I can do that. She's
Yeah.
happy, and when she's not, she explained why, and she's going after it. So when I do pick a craft, or it don't just got to be punching the clock, or you can do what you want to, be who you want to be, and yeah, don't quit. And when you do something, do strive to be the best, but just know that it's life now. It's life. And the more you put in something, good things can come from that.
Yeah. That's
Yeah.
awesome.
I love my
You
babies.
know, and I feel like that's the traits of being a good mom. Um, I lost my mom in September last year, but
My condolences.
thank you. One thing that I can say about my mom is that she always pushed me to be great. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
Um, no matter what the circumstance was, even if I was doing the wrong thing, she was still pushing me to do the. My mom was like one of them type moms that like the street dudes. So if I was
Absolutely.
doing something wrong, so she was like, "Look, don't do this, don't do that, don't do
Right.
this, don't do that. But if you
Yeah,
need me to do this, I got you." That's the type mom I had, right?
love it.
But I was living a certain way once upon a time, and I did a total 360, getting older, having children myself. But
Congratulations.
I say that to say, you know, it's very hard as a mom, a single mom, raising children and pushing them to be great, all while going out there and chasing your dreams, being ambitious, and starting businesses and performing and traveling, and it's a lot that come with that. So um it's a good thing for them to see that they mom is a hustler. So I'm
Yes.
saying that to say, shout out to Candii Lashay. She's a hustler. You
Okay.
know what I'm saying?
Gotta get to it.
Oh, yeah. All right. So solo dolo can for you again.
Uh-oh.
All right. What's a sacrifice you made that people don't know about?
Ooh. A sacrifice I made that people does not know about.
Mm-hmm. That's a
It
good
would,
question.
it is. It would be school. I would
Okay, tell us about that.
college for sure. Just like I said earlier, like me, I when I went to middle school and high school, I was a nerd. Like I was in honors classes and things, so I was expected to graduate and go to college, of course. And like I said, shout out to my sister because she has her master's, and I feel like I there's something I was supposed to be doing as well. You know what I
Right.
mean? So but that just 360, it just changed, and it's like I wasn't interested anymore. I got a certificate in human resources, of course, but just like the whole bachelor ride and all that, I did not. So I definitely sacrificed that. I think that was expected to come from me being the nerd I was. I loved to study. I used to love being in books and stuff, and that's just I'm it's not it. I think it could have made something else. I probably would have went probably a different route. So yeah, I definitely sacrificed that. Having my child young, and then Just got lazy on school. Even older, I just wanted to work. I just wanted my money as I can get it.
Yeah. Hey, listen, but you're going back now, so that's always a good thing. And you ain't alone, because I'm going back for my associates.
That's right.
So, like, you ain't alone. Cancer energy out here. This is what we do.
He gonna find a way.
Yeah, listen, sometimes life be lifing, you know what I'm saying? And when life lives, sometimes it comes back full circle when you got time to really slow down.
Absolutely.
So that's just how it goes, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. And it's nothing wrong with going back. It's better now than never.
Yes.
That's how I look at it. You know what I'm saying? So why not?
And shout out to you. Congratulations for taking that step.
Appreciate it. You know, this ain't about me. I was only saying that to relate. This is about you. You know what I'm saying? But you know, it's definitely a dope thing that you're deciding to go back. You know what I'm saying? Thank you. What does purpose mean to you personally?
Sometimes I am trying to I ask myself to figure that out, but I just feel like, you know what? It's just basically, I think, what God has in store. You know, we are of the world. You know, I'm worldly. I'm not just a saint, but I feel like my purpose is definitely to I like, clearly I like to talk. I feel like that's my gift, and I'm supposed to use it some type of way, shape, or form to make sure that it's given for someone else. That's why I'm in music as well, to be heard. I have the gift to be heard, and I think that's my purpose. He said, you know what, when he made me, she's gonna be the voice for me. You know, yeah, I think that's what that is. And I think your purpose, everyone has a different purpose, but it's all for the same reasons. Or everyone has a different gift to complete their purpose, but it's all just to make sure that we're in unity.
Have you ever had to choose between stability and passion?
Absolutely. That's when my breaks come, my mental breaks. Yeah.
Okay. So what does, when you have those mental breaks, this is a great segue, because we could talk about some things that you go through that help you with that. What does Candii Lashay do to de-stress?
Wait, to be stressed? I'm sorry, I didn't
to de-stress. To de-stress. Yeah.
Pray. First, number one, of course, I'm getting a church setting. Of course, definitely getting a church setting. Talk to a loved one, like I said before. Shop. If I have it, I have to like get something, you know, just to make me
feel. You a shopaholic on the low, huh?
I'm a little shopaholic now. I go give me a reason. Give me a reason. You can say, "Oh yeah, we gonna do this," and it's like, "Oh, let me go get something for that." I go shopping now. But oh God, is that bad? But
ain't nothing wrong with it. Listen, it's what you do.
Okay, I will do it.
That's who makes you you.
Yes, I had to throw away some clothes and give some to the Goodwill. I had to go to that closet. Dang. I said, I gotta get out and rest some of this stuff. So let me give this, give back with that too.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's what I do. I just I have to get into a state where it's like, okay, and I like to write too. It's not even just like writing music. Of course I write music. That's definitely another thing. That's when I make a good song. When I'm stressed. When I'm stressed, I'll make a song or gotta write it down, gotta talk about it. And it's so much stuff I ain't even dropped just by the pen and paper. Because that keeps me calm and it keeps me elevated. So when I can put it on paper, and then I like to go back and look back at it too. Like sometimes I'd be like, dang, I was childish minded. when I was writing it. Like, oh, I didn't, or I'd be like, dang, I was mad. And I laugh at it, you know. Or I'd be like, you know what, I'm about to record that one. That's a good one. So
Okay. So people say you're funny but classy. How do you balance both?
that's, you know what, I could really be like going off on you and laughing. I could be doing that for real. I did have a situation with my city. Because shout out to Ricky Prince. I will be in 2 Tubi movies coming up. So he's supposed to be dropping them things. Accountability and G-Bill 2. But all to say, I went out to a club to celebrate with my city. You know, I don't feel like I need security or anything. I feel like I'm as one. So, of course, I ended up getting jumped. And it was not a good situation. That has never happened to me in my life. So it hurt my feelings. I went out of character. I went out of character. I went out of character. But you know what? All to say, I'm getting somewhere. I went live. And, you know, I had the laugh buttons going off because it's like, you know, yes, it's an upsetting situation, but I gotta find something funny out of it because it keeps me right. It keeps me from not killing nobody. But you know, if you can find something in there and just be like, you know what, because you gotta stay sane. And I've always just been funny. I've always been I guess I've always been an entertainer. So I don't mind it. I don't mind it. Plus, that's, you know, like I said, be for the people. If I can make you laugh, then look, I need to probably get a comedian, jack of all trades. But no.
Yeah.
But yeah, I
that.
laugh. Yes, I like to have fun. I'm a fun person, and I'm gonna make you laugh now. You know, it keeps it going, the conversation going too.
Hey, listen, I feel like you probably do be joking all crazy. You know what I'm saying? You're a Cancer, so I know you a joker. I'm a Cancer, and I joke around a lot. You know?
Because you want to roast me, you about to get roasted. You I've been wanting to say about you, but you know what? I'm not gonna do it. So you don't come for me, I ain't gonna come for you.
Yeah, I'm a good roaster too. I do the roasting too. I'm definitely one of them. You know, you probably gonna laugh at this, but I was a class clown and had 102 suspensions in school in 1 year.
Oh my God. Bad.
Because I always had the classroom cracking up.
Right, same. Without the 100.
Or I got into fights too. It was like a mixture of both, but.
Right. Yeah. Good God. Well, look, shout out for growth. Shout out for growth.
Yeah, that's a fact.
Look, I would have been laughing when I got home when I would have had that belt. My mama had a belt.
Yeah, man, listen, I got 102 beatings, 102 suspensions, 102 beatings.
Your butt was just prone through it at that point.
Yeah. She like, I guess you hard of hearing, huh? She started getting to the point where it was like, let me go through my whole day like nothing happened. I'll go to bed and then get me right then and there. Like,
them be the worst.
That's the worst one.
Honey, them be the worst right there. I can't believe they got it 2026. These kids call the police on their parents. Boy, I wish I would.
Yeah, I would never. Listen, it taught me something.
Yeah.
Don't do that again.
I think it saves us too, though. I ain't gonna lie, because I'm pretty happy with who I am. I think it disciplined me. It made me, you know. So
yeah.
Shout out to Dukes.
That's what's up. Shout out to Mom Dukes. So tell us a bit about these Tubi movies. I'm actually in something too as well. I'm in a show called Chestnut Checkers. It's available right now on Roku, y'all. Download the Singletary Network app and check it out. The pilot is out, and then the episodes will be coming out soon.
Oh, I'm going to watch that. You said Chestnut Checkers on Tubi.
Yes. Yeah, no, on Roku, on it's a Singletary app.
Yes. Okay.
Singletary Network.
I'm gonna
I'll send it to you so that way you can see it.
Please do. Give me something to watch. I'll let you know how it went.
So tell us about these two Tubi movies you in.
Yes. Shout out to Ricky Prince in the city. He is a director and actor as well, and a movie producer. So yeah, Accountability is a horror movie. It's a little funny too, but yeah, it's some horror. It's basically he put in there the message itself is just basically, women are going against it's characteristics of women from the Bible, and it's more so like you kind of reap what you sow type of message, and just and you do like my character, you do need a man here and there, you know what I mean, like but that's what that is. I ain't gonna give it away. And then and it's some killings, like some supernatural going on there. Woo.
Okay. So this is a little deep joint.
Yes, Grim Reaper.
Okay. You be sure to send the link so I can watch.
Yes, good.
I support.
Good. Yes, and Gville 2, he got a Gville 1 out as well. I did not play in that one, but that one is, of course, it's Gville 1 and Gville 2. And he just gives out just how Greenville is. Like, he got a bunch of, like, the streets. Like, it's one episode I see White Horse Road. I'm like, they got White Horse Road. So he's just giving, like, he's showing Greenville, like, what we do, the music, and kids growing up, just a little drama sprinkled there, so yeah.
Oh, that's cool. That's definitely cool.
Gville 1 is already on Tubi, so he said those other ones will be on there. So yeah, shout out to Ricky.
You know what I mean? That's definitely what's up. Round of applause for you for doing your acting thing.
I love to act. I love that.
So tell me, what drew you to acting? We got a few more minutes, so we're gonna talk about this acting, and then we're gonna play this video. Okay. We're gonna talk like a minute or two on this acting, then we're gonna play your video.
Yes. Well, I did drama. I did that too. But I guess me as a person, I'm already a character, so I can get into character, honey. And I don't know, Ricky, he was broadcasting it, and I said, you know what? Because being an artist anyway, like with me doing music, when you're doing your music videos, it's like a bit of acting. You know what I mean? Because you get to be who you want to be, in your music videos. Yeah. I like to dress up and stuff. So I was like, you know what? I'm a character. I can do it. Yeah, I fool with it.
Yeah. Hey, listen, that's actually fire though.
Yes, he gave me the opportunity and I took it. So I like it. I will do that. Like if it was an acting deal over the music, now I might gotta pick the acting. I ain't gonna lie, but I love my music.
Yeah. Listen, acting is definitely fun. I like acting as well.
Yes.
It's one of those things where you get to embody the character, and for some characters, you can bring a little bit of your own personality into the character.
Absolutely.
So that makes it dope within itself, especially when you're doing something that's like close to home when it comes to the character.
Absolutely.
Yeah, so you can naturally let it flow a little bit.
Yeah.
I'm gonna play a clip of that after we play your video, and then we're gonna close the show out. But we're about to get into your video right now. So tell the people the name of your video and how you came up with the concept.
So the video is called Tell Me, and it's basically just that soft girl spirit. I calmed it down a little bit, so it's just basically like, whoever your significant other is, it's just give you a little teaching on, it's okay to need your boo, and sometimes you gotta, in a relationship, you gotta go the extra mile and ask them what they need. It's both of y'all's needs first, so yeah.
Hey, listen, we're gonna get into it right now. Tell me, dropping right here, Hollywood TV, Hollywood Radio, Dollar Radio, Going In Radio, the Monty brand, North Shade Demore, and 105.7 The Phase Atlanta. We moving and booming. Let's get it.
Tell me what I gotta do to be loved. Tell me what I need to do to be loved. Baby, it's just me and you. So tell me what I tell me what I gotta do to be loved. Tell me what I need to do to be loved. Baby, it's just me and you. So tell me what They say love is just a word, and that it don't mean shit. That's a lie. But when I look in your eyes and you kiss me, I feel it all the time. I know we ain't perfect. It can be toxic. But don't listen to the rest. I'm the best. Can't nobody ever top it. They know that. So change the topic. I know how to put it down, all the way down. And I ain't talking just sex, pass the test. When I walk through, I shut it down. Look at me. This ain't no playground. I don't need the ring around. But what I do need is the same thing that I show you. Is that too much now? It shouldn't be. I don't need the pressure. I'm just trying to show you better. So let's change the weather. Make it rain. And you don't need the pressure. You just trying to show me better. So let's change the weather. So tell me what I gotta do to be loved. Tell me what I need to do to be loved. Baby, it's just me and you. So tell me what I gotta do to be loved. Tell me what I need to do to be loved. Baby, it's just me and you. So tell me what
All right. That was fire.
Thank you.
That was fire. I like your voice too. You definitely can sing.
Thank you.
You know, I'm gonna keep it all the way G. A lot of people be saying they can sing sometimes, but they don't really be singing for real, and it be like auto-tune correcting their voice. But I can hear it, like you got the pitch in you. You know what I'm saying?
Thank you.
That's why you was talking about what you was talking about earlier when you was saying you think you can sing alto, but you can switch it up a little bit.
Yes.
Yeah.
It makes me
Yeah,
sound.
I hear it. Yeah,
Thank you.
I hear it. I like the video, dope visuals, you know what I'm saying? And you just kept it short and straight to the point too, you know what I'm saying?
Yes. It's
Fire
crazy.
record.
I had to change the whole concept of the video in 2 days. I had a dude flex on me after volunteering. I'm not even gonna give the name. He knows who he is. But he had volunteered on I was looking for a model, and the guy had volunteered and all, and put himself out there, raised his hand, and the day before he the whole concept. And then the same day, I had another location, and they were like, "We can't do it. We gotta book you another time." I said, "Oh God, what's going on?" So it's special that it turned out that way, because I was like, "Come on, we got to figure this out," and it got figured out, and it actually is better than the idea I had. Shout out.
Yeah, it was a very, very dope video. Cool visuals. You got your model on. I seen you. She said, let me pose on this wing real quick. Yeah, I mean.
You gotta do it big. Yeah,
That's definitely dope. So before we close this thing, anything you want to say to the people?
Yes, of course. Be who you want to be. Keep it classy, never trashy. And I got a few things coming up. So, like I said, be on the lookout for those movies dropping. I'm on Tubi. I have a video coming up, same Shots by Major that did the video just now for Tell Me. So that should be another music video. Chocolate Ninja should be dropping soon. And last but not least, just the show. If y'all not doing anything next Sunday, May the 17th, we are having Lady J. Shout out to Lady J. Jamie Bowen is having a Malcolm X festival at Cleveland Park. It's free to the community, so bring those kids. It's kid friendly, and I'll be performing. And if you just need a crunk night, I'll be performing at the Pump House on next Friday, the 15th. So, yeah, let's turn up.
Hey, well, listen, it was definitely dope having you on. As I close the show out, don't hang up because I need to talk to you about a few things.
Yes.
But I am about to play a small clip as well of the show Chestnut Checkers starring your boy. Okay. Just a small scene with me and Shotty Rod MFE.
Turn up.
So let's get it. We about to play that right now. And then as I close the show, I need to talk to you real quick. So don't hang up just yet. I know we've been on for a minute, but try to just bear with me just a few more. All right, let's get it. We're about to play it now.
I bet.
We don't play it safe. Every move I make, yes, checkmate. Smile in your face, but I see the hate. I've been 10 steps ahead, you just second place. This chess, watch how I move. Built from the pressure, I got nothing to lose. They play for the moment, I play to improve. You looking for wins, I'm rewriting the rules, yeah. Blinding the silence, I don't speak much. People be switching when they see you up.
They holla at you real quick.
Oh, what? I already know what you're here for.
Hey, man. My boss lady want me to holla at you about her cousin, nigga. You know something about that?
Yeah, I know. Typical shit. I know what you're here for, but I don't know who killed Brittany.
Now look here, bro. You got 3 seconds to let me know whatever the fuck you know. I need to know everything right now.
Oh, that's how we doing?
You gonna die right here.
This what it is?
This what it is.
But we family, though.
Give a fuck about none of that.
All right, check this out, nigga. All right, that's it, y'all. Y'all can't get the whole thing. Y'all gotta go on Singletary at the.
You showed out.
Yeah, y'all gotta go on Singletary at to get the whole thing. Yeah, I mean.
You showed out. Send me that.
I can't give y'all all the sauce, but
send me that.
You know, I play the villain in this series.
You showed out. I gotta watch that.
Yeah.
I gotta watch that. Send me the link.
Yeah, so this.
I don't
this
see
how,
that from
you know,
you, so that's crazy. I was like, now that's acting. I was like, okay, well, you said you had it in your back. Okay, I see.
Yeah, I go on a little bit, you know.
Oh, yes.
Last and final question. If it's one thing life has taught you, what is that and why? Solo Dolo Cam for Candii Lashay.
Life has taught me that you know, just keep going. I mean, it's probably so basic, but think about it, it's life. So we're not gonna always have it. We're not gonna always not have it. You know, just take what you have, whatever you have, enjoy it. And yes, it's okay to want more, but enjoy what you have so when more come, you didn't waste a bunch of time worrying. I've learned that. Yes,
I like that gem.
Today, and it'll help you when it comes. You're already rejoicing, so don't give up. But just it's coming. So just it's life. It's gonna come. So enjoy today.
You threw a real gem at y'all with that one.
Yes.
All right. So hold on. Don't hang up. I'm gonna end the show and then we're gonna talk.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you for coming. All right, folks. So listen, my guest was here. She was a ball of fun, great energy. And listen, this ain't gonna be the last time y'all see her because, like I told y'all, she's in the chapter. You know what I'm saying? She's one of the members. So now y'all know the vibes. You know, she can perform. She got great energy and she positive. So that's always a great thing. Once again, this episode is brought to you by Hollywood TV, Hollywood Radio, Dollar Radio, Going In Radio, DemoniBrand.com, North Shade Demore Boutique, and 105.7 The Fees, Atlanta. We moving and booming. DDS is the squad, Going In Radio, and we out. It's your boy Tigmatic. Mothers, enjoy y'all Mother's Day weekend. Peace.
What's up, y'all? Tune into the Pop Podcast with Tig Radio.
For the Pop Podcast with your boy Tigmatic.
Pop Podcast, stirring the pot.
So tune into the Pop Podcast with Tigmatic on Hollywood TV.
Tune in to the Pop Podcast, my boy Tigmatic.
And Going In Radio. You might get some good music and some knowledge.